Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. He's had a shot! Davids powering forward here. Kubo. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, here's someone I really like the look of in Ruben Dias. A proper defender. Someone who does the simple things well. Very well, in fact, and he rarely makes mistakes. A bit of a throwback to some of the defenders I played with back in the day. A good leader, too.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Konate kept his eye on it, and he's there. Kubo. Kubo going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, he's found support out wide. Kubo. Climbs up big! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
They're battling for the right to play in the early stages. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, super find. It's a great... He's had a hit! He's scored!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
¡Gol! Marcó en el minuto 15 el dorsal 9.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Beckenbauer. Diogo Dalot.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Knocks it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
For De Bruyne. Diogo Dalot. Diogo Dalot just loves to go forward whenever he can. De Bruyne cuts it out. Has a shot! Now, how often do you see that?
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Shot could be on. No way through. Big chance! And yet another chance goes to waste.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Diogo Dalot. And Konate. Darmian. And it's De Bruyne. And it's Batistuta. Zirkzee. Chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Batistuta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
30 minutes gone. Beckenbauer. Darmian. Kubo. And it's Darmian. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. But they've got it again. Davids! Oh, that is outstanding! A finish right from the top draw. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, if anyone in this stadium thinks they haven't got value for money, I give up.
Zirkzee. He's going to be disappointed with that. And back to the goalkeeper. Kubo making good progress on the right-hand side. Davids. Foot in.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Kubo. De Bruyne. De Bruyne. Well, there's the clearance. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. And we are up to the break.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. There's the whistle then to start the second half. And it's De Bruyne. Davids does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Ruben Dias. And Dalot. Showing good feet.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
And he cuts out the supply. Gets his pass away, and he's managed to get free. That is good strength. Ruben Dias does really well to win the ball there. Zirkzee. Darmian puts his foot on the gas. Zirkzee, who does have an assist to his name. Batistuta. And it's the goalkeeper's to claim. Zirkzee, pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Davids, Diogo Dalot, Beckenbauer, to Darmian, De Bruyne. The ball has bounced loose now. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Zirkzee, and it's De Bruyne. Kubo! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. De Bruyne gets a foot in here. That pass has been well intercepted. That's good running with the ball. And the pass is intercepted. That pass isn't the best. Batistuta.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Beckenbauer. And it's De Bruyne. Played back in. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Into the last quarter of an hour. Diogo Dalot producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. He's in, surely! Hits one! It's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
¡Gol! Marcó en el minuto 78 el dorsal 17.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Stood up well to him there. Davids goes steaming forward.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Now then, the ball's come loose.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Looking for the runner.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That has been cut short. Could try cutting inside here. Oh, can he finish? And he hits the net. They have stolen level at the last. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly
Marcó en
dispatched.
el minuto 87,
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Davids. Beckenbauer. Kubo.
Habrá 2
Now De
minutos de
Bruyne.
descuento.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Oh, perfectly measured that. Diogo Dalot. And that's it. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And as you can see, we've already started here. And that's put paid to a promising move. That's a shade optimistic. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Batistuta. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, this guy, Ruben Dias, has been a revelation. I'd say his two strengths are the aggression with which he leads the defensive line and the awareness that never seems to fail him. That makes him a very stern test for any opposition attacker here.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And we have our very first corner. De Bruyne with the short one. Chooses to go back. Can he finish? Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Opts to play it back. Shot a goal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Diogo Dalot knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction.
Junior Firpo. And he was quick to react. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Beckenbauer. Gnonto. Gnonto.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Aronson.
Aronson really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And he's found a way past. Shapes to shoot! And that is wildly off target.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
That is a great pick out. Neither side yet able to find the net. And that's really well manoeuvred. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well-timed, excellent interception. Gruev.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And they can counter here. And it's De Bruyne. Ampadu. Approaching the half-hour mark. Aronson. He's through, now is he in? No, he's not getting past him there. Davids did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Darmian looking to hit the byline here. Darmian just loves to go forward whenever he can. Gruev. Ampadu. Oh no, this does not look good. Gnonto. Ampadu. Aronson. Looking for the run. Solomon in acres of space out wide. Solomon proves just a little bit too strong. Now Gruev. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Could move up a gear here. And it's Batistuta. Kubo. And he's had it nicked away. Aronson. Half-time getting close now. Pinches it off him. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And he's picked out the run. Gnonto. He's onside. Zirkzee. Solomon. Darmian. Solomon. That has not gone well. Diogo Dalot. De Bruyne. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And the action is back on the way. So the first half brought no goals.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
One 0 never any doubt. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Gol. Marcó en el minuto 48 el dorsal 10.
Leeds have taken the lead.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Zirkzee is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And the keeper beats it away. And he's taking no chances there. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Piero. Ruben Dias does really well there, he is strong. Ampadu, down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Just eases him off the ball. Junior Firpo. Gruev. Gnonto. That's a good run he's making there. He's found a way through. Corner given. And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Darlow attempts a clearance.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Chance to shoot! So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Piero looking to penetrate opposition lines. De Bruyne. Some good work on the right flank here. Beckenbauer. And Dalot. Ruben Dias. Now it's De Bruyne. Played into space out wide. He has found the way. Chance! Davids. That's a lovely pass. Defending of the desperate variety.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. Chance to shoot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Davids. Plays the ball back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's gone looking for safety. No, he's not getting any further than that. Batistuta! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well, there's the clearance.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And the ball is out of play. Rodon. Oh, nicely intercepted. Davids. Nyonto. Bamford. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Oh, that's a key interception. And he can clear it away.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 17, el dorsal 2, el dorsal 22, el dorsal
Aronson.
23, el dorsal 5.
Oh, what's he giving here?
Serán sustituidos.
The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free
El
kick.
dorsal 9, Neymar, el dorsal 8, el dorsal 11.
Konate gets it away. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Moments left, barely that, to avoid a shock defeat now. And Batistuta! He scores! We thought it was over! It's all square once more!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
¡Gol! Marcó en el minuto 88 el dorsal 18.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Neymar. That's tidy.
Habrá
Diogo
5 minutos
Dallo
de
picks it
descuento.
up out wide. Davids. Great ball, and he's in here. Solomon. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. There's the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Junior Firpo looking to get on the end of this. He's got away. David. And time is up. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Batistuta picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
A rather flat performance for me.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And no, he's seen through all of that. Neymar. Davids. And Dalot. Neymar. Neymar! Cleared without complication. Oh, here's a chance! That carried quite a threat.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Kubo turns and goes back. Can he finish? Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Zakaria does well to stand firm and defend it. Walsh, he's in plenty of space here. Real chance! Goal!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
After 10 minutes is number
An
9.
early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Oh, that's fabulous.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Oh, easy pickings there. Davids. Davids. That is good strength.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Davids. Zakaria. Diogo Dalot looking to hit the byline here. Kaminski can claim that. Batistuta.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Kubo. Great chance! Now that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Kubo. And they've got rid. They've got a throw in. Neymar.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
No, that's been intercepted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Diogo Dalot. Interesting ball. Neymar is wide and looking to get onto this. Zakaria. Davids. Great defending, strong and determined. Zakaria. Now that looks a decent ball. It's Neymar! He can get that clear. Neymar. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Diogo Dalot. Chance to shoot now. Oh, what a ball! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And they've got a throw. And it's Damian.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal.
And now the hit! Lacking in accuracy.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Walsh. Now he's off and running. Oh, that's delightful. He's played him through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. And it's hoisted clear. Batistuta charging forward, the ball at his feet.
2 added minutes.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
There's the whistle for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Everyone, please welcome the two sides.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
He's had a hit! It's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, there's a great ebb and flow to this clash, and it's above all expectations for me. Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Neymar. And they can counter here. Zirkzee, Neymar. Foot in. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Walsh. Zakaria goes on a run down the left wing.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Neymar. Neymar on a charge down the left. He's a sharp little ball here. It's a goal kick. And the keeper's given it away. Now the finish! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Corner number 3 coming up. Neymar plays it short. No way through, so back it... Tries a shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Diogo Dalot did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Deftly away. Good spot, he's seen the run. And that has been knocked clear. Neymar being hunted in pack. Has a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Substitution.
Oh, that's well spotted. Guti. Neymar. He's through here. Shot could be on. Diogo Dalot gets into some space. Neymar. Great hit! They want to be quick to recover this. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. That is ended up in no man's land. Davids. And the shot! And yes, it's there! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
After 76 minutes is number 22, Zirkzee.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Big chance! And he's following up! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Brown. Moses.